Yeah, I do. I remember my first LAN tournament. It was with my brothers, and I wasn't supposed to go. I was 13, I think. Danish local LAN, bring your own tournament. And one of also my friends today, he got sick, so he couldn't go. And they were like, "Oh, should we bring Sound or not?" Let's bring him, because I was playing a lot and I always wanted to play with him. And we actually managed to win the B tournament, not the one, but and I was destroying that tournament. This LAN? It was called CG LAN.
Okay.
CG LAN. It was back in the day. It's quite popular event in like Danish. So yeah.
Was that like a lot of young Danish players coming through that as well?
I mean, some, but not many. And I still, it's the first trophy I won. I got.
Oh, you actually went on to win the B tournament?
Yeah, we won the B tournament, and I got a nice little trophy. I still have it.
So you were the stand-in who helped win?
Exactly.
Did you perform good there?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, hell yeah. That's really good.
Good memories.
I think we have to go back to 2004 or 5. It's a Danish local LAN, and my parents are driving me to a city called Nakskov, which is like...
I love how you remember the city name. This is
great.
Great.
Because my father was asking, what are you doing there? And then he drives me to a hall and drops me off, and I have like a sleeping bag and my PC and my monitor.
Classic.
And like, when should I come back? Give me 2 days, 48 hours. Come back and pick me up Sunday evening.
It was World Cyber Games pre-qualifier in Denmark. It was in 2003, I think. Yeah. So we tried to go to Seoul in Korea. We won that pre-qualifier, but that was only to get to the main qualifier of Denmark. But unfortunately, we had 2 or 3 really good Danish teams.
A strong team.
Spirit of Amiga was one of them.
Yeah.
So and then we had another team called Level, and then the Titans. So those 3 teams, I think we finished 4th. But then I kind of got spotted back then, and then I got to experience Seoul later. But my first tournament win, at least, was in 2003. We didn't have that much money back then, so I had to kind of travel myself. So it was more, me grabbing my huge monitor, a huge PC cabinet as well, because that was popular. You wanted to get biggest cabinet as possible. So there was not that room for anything else. So when it came to, like an actual sleeping kit or whatever, because back then you had to kind of sleep under your PC.
Sleeping bag time.
Yes, I always slept terrible. I mean, I had maybe sometimes not even a surface to lie under.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was just
straight floor.
Yes.
Oh, God.
3 or 4 hours of sleep, and then back up to the admin board. Back then you were kind of playing, the entire day.
Yeah.
So from 10 a.m. to maybe 9, 10 p.m.
First LAN tournament, I think it was with Dark Passage, WSG 2016. Must be. I already checked it.
we had to do some research. He's had a long career.
Yeah. Like I had to do it. I think I played also 1 or 2 more with Dark Passage. I think it was in Bulgaria, one of them.
Yep.
Vital Bet Championship or something, and first one was Wesk.
What was the feeling when you went to that event? You feel like a big deal?
Yeah, because like there were also some bunch of people. Like I think not in the first event. When you qualified to the main event, that was a regional event. So when we qualified to the main event from that, I think not in 2016, but I think we did in 2017 to the main event. I think the first time when I see the big boys from that time, like Virtus.pro, we played against Virtus.pro. That was like first experience to play one of the best team in the world that days. So like Bayali, Neo, like Pasha, that roster. I think it was like amazing to start the journey to see these guys and how they are. You are looking even like how they are walking, how they are talking each other, walking, those kind of.
Seeing the aura.
Yeah, seeing the aura.
I played 2 local LANs, but they were like pretty small. I don't even remember too much from it. I think we finished semi-finals in both. We obviously lost to better players there, obviously Flamesy.
That's not bad though for your first event.
Yeah, I was playing against a lot of like Flamesy nerds, like these type of guys. Also Lotan was in one of them and he won it. So yeah, but the first one I can remember, the bigger one, let's call it, was obviously the WePlay LAN in Kiev. I'm super grateful and since then for this opportunity that we got. I felt like it was super professional and I just really enjoyed that LAN, to be honest.
Not easy to answer because there's been like during those times, 2001, 2002, we've played a lot of Polish LANs.
Okay.
So we were traveling around, different cities in Poland and playing different LANs. Probably one of the first one was the one run by my father in our hometown. We had like biggest Polish teams come there, and I think we won the whole thing. There was I don't remember.
How old were you?
Probably 40, 15, something like that. There's been a couple of LANs. Like back in the days, my sister was playing as well. So we had like 2-on-2 tournament, me and her going to some local internet cafe, beating all the, all the people over there. So it was pure fun.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Back in the days, we always played on LANs.
Yes.
So we were kind of used. But most of the times we are facing another teams, but it was not a tournament. It was like, call it meetings. And it was like one team from other city comes to your city and you are playing against them. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. So
you plan it online and you say, okay, let's do it on LAN, face each other.
Yeah. So that was very good. But let's say the most important, it was in 2006, I would say. And I faced my brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But what happened is that my brother was out of the game for a year.
Yeah.
And we won. We were like the little kids, and we won 16-14. I remember because it was 16-14, and we passed the groups.
Yeah.
And we qualified for it was like the grand finals.
Yes.
It was like 32 teams.
That's pretty good. For your first LAN, that's really good.
Yeah. And that was a qualifier, and it was very good because that LAN was in a stadium, a big stadium, so Porto Stadium.
And you were young then as well.
Yeah.
So you're young, playing in a stadium.
My father needed to
sign permission.
Yeah. So
I had the same when I was first playing. My parents had to sign the form. Yes, he can go. It's fine.
Yeah. So that's what happened to us. But after that it was very quick.
Yeah.
The progress. But it's my first memory.
That's an awesome experience though, to go to your first LAN and then be like in a stadium as well.
Yeah.
That's super cool. Not many players can say that for sure.
Yeah.